Welcome back to another episode of Rockstar Reacts. It's your host, Rockstar 2800, the most hated, the most opinionated, the most underrated. You know the truth. Like, comment, subscribe right now to this channel. If you haven't already, become a member. Turn on your notifications, tap that bell, smash that like button, follow Smut Free TV on Instagram and TikTok. Hop in them comments. Why? Because every comment counts. And you know we got the hottest content in these internet streets, no cap. All right, man, let's get into this, man. Munchie B. Munchie B is not speaking highly of Wack100, which he never does. But this time, it's to vote him out. It's to get him out of there. You know what I'm saying? Backdoor him. Get him up out of there, right? They do a poll in the chat. You know, Adam is even saying, look, I might as well get rid of Lush and Wack. And Munchie is volunteering to leave on his own. I mean, this is nasty work. They want Wack out the building this bad. Well, at least Munchie does, and he's saying other people feel the same way too, but they're just not speaking up. So let's get into the content at hand, man. If you tuned in right now, give it a thumbs up. This is Rockstar Reacts right here on Smut Free TV.
I'm gonna probably have to do some King Solomon.
And that is?
It's like, if you guys can't talk it out, then you're both fired.
Ooh.
So here you are in this room. I'm gonna lock the door.
You know what's funny?
Knock when you're done.
I'll be done with that with me and Wack. I just fire us both.
Damn, that's
Munchie,
how much
we love you though. Come on.
No.
He would sacrifice himself to get Wack out the paint. That's crazy.
You're like our
you know why?
martyr.
Because this no jumper is a detriment because of him, and he put out a bad message, and that's why he used his platform. Now him being Wack100 with the most music industry experience, he talk about no music. Anytime you bring up an artist, oh, which one is that? The young one with the bald head? Oh, is that the girl with the blonde? Why you act like you got amnesia with every artist that come up? If you a music anything, you supposed to have your ears and your eyes open for all the up and comings. You don't know nothing. Everybody vague in your mind. All you know about is people who snitching, who lost a fight, or who got robbed. That's it. So that's what I'm saying. If what he just said, he would stand on that, and he was like, oh, both of y'all gotta go, I'll go with him.
That's very noble.
Because he's horrible for the culture. Period. Like, he's no good. On my daughter's, I would love that.
It's kind of crazy to think about.
That's nasty work, right? Munchie is willing to sacrifice himself to get Wack100 out the building, man. To call it quits on this dude. You know what I'm saying? And they're like, nah, Munch, we messed with you. Nah, but he like, look, I'm willing to do that because this guy's really this much of a cancer to the culture, right? So let's keep going.
About where he was at when we started the Adam and Wack show.
Where was he?
Not as hated as he is now, for sure. It's got a lot worse. Because, I think that the whole loose cannon, Big U, whatever, that whole drama definitely created a lot of Wack haters.
But at the time, where was he though?
Probably like pretty much where he's at
Doing
now.
what?
Like managing artists.
No, but you had said it like it was a comparison, like to where he is now versus where he was.
I just mean in terms of public perception.
Okay.
It's like the negativity surrounding Wack was a thing when I started working with him, but it definitely wasn't the fevered pitch that it seems to be now, where it really feels like it just, I mean, this Lush thing is just kind of, it's like the next level,
So what if this had took?
The Lush thing, the Moose Man was next level. I mean, how many times does it have to be next level for you to get the picture, Adam? That's what we're trying to tell you. You're trying to say this Lush thing is next level. Everything has been next level. Poetic Flacco, to anybody he has picked on that's not a street individual, that's not really a member. Come on, guy, it's next level. And you're just going to let it go on for entertainment until somebody get hurt. Let's keep it going.
taken place prior to the Adam and Wack show, would you have propositioned that? Would you have pitched that to him, or you'd have just been like, "This is too much"?
I mean, I remember when I hired him, or when we started doing the show together.
No, you hired him.
No, we have a partnership. But I like the first thing I said was like, I don't want to have to deal with any of your street. And he acted all offended and shit like that. And I feel like I had another thing I said too. I forget. But either way, I'm just saying, like, I kind of made it clear in the beginning, like, I really just don't want to have to deal with any, like, from, like, working on this with you or whatever. And yeah, as the time goes by, it is kind of like, damn, there's more and more on a pretty consistent level. And it's like, really a lot of the old head rappers that don't with me or, like, don't want to work with me, quite a few of those kind of go back to Wack, you know? I'm not going to lie.
Damn.
That's happened.
Because if you don't get my thing is, if you don't get, like how you said, put them in a room and let them talk it out. If they don't, then f them, right? But how's that?
I would not actually do that for the record.
I
would love it.
But like if me and Moose got into it and I followed the same suit of like attacking, which I would never do. I'm just saying.
No, hypothetically.
I would attack your family or women or kids in your family. And
senoritas.
Yeah, and the precedence is set. Nothing is going to happen, or there is no new standard or whatever. What's going to stop us from like taking it to that level with each other?
I mean, yeah, and just in general, it's like there are very obvious rules amongst hosts, like don't threaten each other with violence.
Is that like unspoken?
Yeah, I guess we haven't like really had to say it, but if you really think about it, it's like he's pretty much the only person who would do that.
Because manipulators always take advantage of the unspoken rule.
Few exceptions, like, you know, J Hood and.
Pay attention. Rios called him a manipulator. He said manipulators always. Rios is calling Wack a manipulator. Pay attention, man. He sees what's going on. He knows what's going on. Let's go.
Spody or like Flacco challenging Lush to a fight, whatever. But like, you know, Wack is typically the one like saying that he's going to hurt somebody physically, even though he also will always kind of say like, I'm not going to do that, you're building or whatever. But it's like that's just the line that shouldn't be crossed with the whole Lush thing. It's like, I'm going to beat your ass. Like, get mad at him about his comment. Even though I don't think you're right to be mad about it, do it. Get mad at him about his comment. But why does it have to then become, I'm going to f you up, I'm going to beat your ass?
Because he's even turned that on you. Like, that was the 24-hour clip of you, like, kind of going off on Wack, because he was pretty much insinuating, like, Adam, I'll f you up, too. You know what I'm saying? You're like, you're not going to threaten me. You know what I'm saying? I remember that clip.
Or when I, like, made it clear to him that I was just, like, that I stopped him from attacking you.
I could have you up, tossed you to the side.
And I'm like, but you didn't. He's like, no, but I could have. I'm like, but you didn't. He's like,
Let me tell you something. So we supposed to be podcasters. So if somebody want to give a great take, but they hold back because the take might offend this person and they might be physically threatened, like
that would be bad.
That's not a positive work
that's
environment,
stupid, right?
Not great.
You a podcaster, so because I threw it out there and they equated my situation, what I said to Wack, and Lush didn't say nothing wrong. I thought he said something a little off, but it's his opinion. Why do he deserve to be called? I'll knock you out.
Talking shit about
I'll beat your ass. No. You don't know what beat your ass mean. I'm a beat. This phone died, you call another phone, it continues. They just, like, come on, bro. You got people that scared to get their real opinion because they scared of bro.
That's a fact. That's a fact. And it shouldn't be like that. You know, we all got, you know, the right to our opinion, you know, and, you know, to have a voice. And we shouldn't be, well, I know I'm not, I don't care. But I know some people do feel like they probably can't say nothing because this guy gonna run with it and he gonna make content out of it. And next thing you know, he's gonna be threatening my peoples, my job, my livelihood, my kids. Like, don't nobody want to go through that. And like I said, this is podcasting. This is an even playing field. This is, you know, no, like, this has nothing to do with anything. You know, these are men, individuals talking, expressing, getting their point across. And if you can't do that without being physical, then you don't need to be podcasting, right? Let's go.
Moose could have beat his ass. He didn't want to go full throttle because it's 3 old that got.
You think Moose had that?
Man, hell yeah. But it's out in the lobby. They need their prostate checked. He don't want to jump out of them.
Put me on that list.
Yeah, y'all need to go together, nigga.
You could
got
have done it in
medical,
your
they
office.
I got an itchy prostate.
don't. You got medical, they don't.
I'm gonna probably.
Yeah, so this is nasty work, man. You know what I'm saying? Munchie wants Wack gone. He wants him out. Get him up out of there. You know what I'm saying? He's bad for no jumper. He's, he's bad for the culture. He's a cancer. This guy does nothing to help out, man. It's all for self. It's self-driven, man. If you can't see it, I don't know what to tell y'all. You know what I'm saying? With that being said, Rio's even pointing out that he's a manipulator. You know, Adam is pointing out this is going too far. You feel me? Moose, you know, he don't want to say too much because he already got into a Wack and we know where that led. So yeah, what's really going on here, man? You know, is Wack the big bad wolf once again, huff and puff and blow your house down? Or is he just a bluff? Are they calling Wack's bluff right now? You know what I'm saying? Nothing has happened physically, but they're tired of the threats. They're tired of the antics. So where will this go? You know what I'm saying? How will this end? Y'all let me know in the comments ASAP. You know what I'm saying? Like, comment, subscribe. If you haven't already, become a member. Turn on your notifications. Tap that bell. Smash that like button. Follow Smut Free TV on Instagram and TikTok. Hop in the comments. Why? Because every comment counts. And you know we got the hottest content in these internet streets. No cap. Stay tuned for more Smut Free TV, Rockstar Reacts, and many more shows to come. And all I ask, man, is y'all show some love in the comments, man. Get them likes up. Run this content up. You already know what it is. Like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. And this is Smut Free TV, your host, Rocstar 2800. Gone.